All right, couple of minutes until Advent of Code day 8. So, based on my experience, and I was surprised that yesterday's I was able to do so quick. So, historically, sort of the first full weekend of Advent of Code, you'll tend to get one of the harder kind of early problems. Um, problem that is doable for most, I'd say, like people have taken just like a basic data structures class, not necessarily like an algorithms class, but certainly like a basic data structures class. But then, and I actually say day six part two was pretty tricky for that, just because part two was pretty computationally demanding. If you use the right data structures, like my unoptimized solution was something like 4 seconds, and just with some kind of minor optimizations and some I just threw in some multi-threading. I got it down to like 4/10 of a second, which is still not super fast. But anyway, yeah, just overall, I was expecting yesterday to be kind of a harder one, and it was short. So that leads me to today. Now, in fairness, yesterday's was one of those like if you know how to do it, you know how to do it type things. Like it was a very simple recursive search algorithm. But we'll see how today's goes. I mean, like you couldn't do any dynamic programming with it, but you also didn't need to do any dynamic programming with it. So I don't know. We'll see. Jumping into today, day 8, 5 seconds, and here we go. All right, top secret Easter Bunny. It okay. I feel like this one is now doing like sort of a greatest hits of all the story. Well, I guess that makes sense with his historians. So you take a look at the familiar huge antenna. To your surprise, it seems to have been reconfigured to admit imitation mediocre chocolate as a Christmas gift. Okay, that's my test input. What am I doing with this? Scanning across the city, you find that there are actually many such antennas. Each antenna is tuned to a specific frequency indicated by a single lowercase letter, uh, uppercase letter, or digit. You create a map of the antennas. The signal only applies its nefarious effect at specific antinodes based on the blah, blah, blah. In particular, an antinode occurs at any point that is perfectly in line with two antennas of the same frequency, but only when one of the antennas is twice as far away as the other. What? What? What did I? Okay, hang on. I get this now. Yeah, that's A and A, but no, that doesn't match up with the what? I see. Wait, no, hang on. So twice as far away from the other by Manhattan distance is perfectly in line with the two antennas of the same frequency, but only when one of okay, hang on, I get it now. I get it now. Okay, I see. So I have A1 B1 A2 B2 and I need to find the distance between basically find the vector between them and take that vector and apply it in the opposite direction. I get it. Okay. Adding a third antenna would create more. Yeah, okay, I get this now. But two are off the right side of the map, so instead it only adds two. Okay, so let's first do. I'm going to make another test input file. New test input one. Except that's going to be a period, and that's going to be a period, right? and then input 2. And again, just changing these to periods. Okay, I get it now. So what am I doing with these antinodes? Antennas with different frequencies, blah, blah, blah. And, okay, all right. However, antinodes can occur at locations that contain antennas. Right. First example, most A frequency antenna overlaps with a. There are 14 total unique locations. How many unique locations? Okay. Okay. So yeah, this is okay. I know how I understand what we're doing here. All right. So we're gonna do um all right. So we are gonna use our good old friend Mr. Grid. We're gonna do grid car uh, equals lines dot or equals grid lines dot. Why are you not happy right now? Why is this not happy right now? Why is this not happy? To mutable list. And I have to do mutable list even though I'm not going to be mutating it just from the standpoint of how my grid works. I make all the mutable. So this is val. All right. So now I want to do grid dot coordinates dot filter, and it's going to be filter not. So I get all of the coordinates that aren't periods. Oh. Oh, no, I know. Get. I know what I was doing wrong. Okay. Right. Okay. Grid, get it. That's going to give me the coordinates that don't contain, or that aren't spaces. This gives me the coordinates that are alphanumerics. And then from there, I just want to do group by, but not each dot count. It's dot, um, what would be fold. Um, Oh, it's got to be a map. Okay, so it's map of, and it's, is that not allowed? Yeah, I gotta remind myself Kotlin grouping by syntax. Kotlin mutable map. Um, okay, I see. Right. Okay, I get it now. Okay, I get what I need to do then. I got this backwards. So it's grouping by mutable map of, and it's words dot group by mutable map of it dot length. But in my case, I don't want to group by length. I want to do grid get it. What? Group, oh, group by two. I see. There we go. Okay, let's just make sure that I'm getting what I think I'm getting here. Oh, and then this is val. Val. Print line antenna groups. Or be antenna groups dot for each. Print line e. Right. Let's just see that I wrote this right because I haven't used group by two yet. Null pointer exception. What? Oh, I see what happened. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted to do. All right, so now I'm going to pass antenna groups to this. I'm going to add the parameter, and specifically, what I'm going to do is then um, this is not going to be the prettiest code in the world, but antenna groups. Actually, hang on. I know how I want to think of this. First, antenna groups dot count, or sorry, sum of antinodes and actually I need to pass grid in as well. Why is the it not working? Just I feel like I'm just having a really weird time right now. Oh, it dot okay, antenna groups dot dot keys dot that's it. Okay, and we want to return that. Right. So now it's just a matter of getting the antinodes, and for this, it's just going to be um, for ion coordinates for, and it's going to be actually let's do it this way: coordinates dot indices, and then for I in I plus one until coordinates dot size. Then it's going to be um, I don't want to do I and j, and then it's going to be yeah, count um, antinode coordinates equals get antinodes, and this is going to be uh, coordinates I, coordinates j. There's no way to do this except via a pairwise comparison, and then this is going to be some plus equals. So this is let me create this. The return type is going to be list grid coordinate. This is going to be C1. Let's actually just call this A and B. And then it's going to be sum of dot count grid dot is dot no. Sorry, my brain is just farting all over itself right now, and anytime I try to start talking, I just start completely flubbing basic stuff. Um, I'm just trying to line my code up a bit better for me to read. So, what in the heck is going on? Why is stuff like this happening? Good God. Like it's the hotkeys are doing something different for me right now, and I'm kind of getting flustered by it. Like, all right. So it's going to be grid dot is in bounds it. Yes. Okay. That's what I want. And then from there, it's just get antinodes, and this is just going to do the very basic um, thing of, and the nice thing is, so I know I'm going from top to bottom, and if they're on the same row, I'm going from left to right. So let's just do val a to b equals a dot row, or it's actually going to be b dot row minus a dot row. Call that d row. Val d call equals b dot call minus a dot call, and then so from there we're going to return mutable list of, and it's going to be a going to be grid coordinate, and it would be a minus 0 minus 0 and call minus decall. Because the point is, like, I'm taking that difference and I'm reversing it. And then it would be grid coordinate b dot row plus 0, comma, b dot call plus b plus d call. That would be my understanding. Let's test that real quick. So what are two coordinates I have? I have 5, 6, and I have 8, 8. So let's start with two simple ones. I'm just gonna do print line, get antinodes like so. 7, 7, 10, 10. Okay, that's good. And now let's try 5, 6, 9, 9. Is that right? Difference would be 6 to 9 is 3. Yep. Okay. All right. Seems like this is working. So, and I'm just making sure I'm understanding it. I'm getting the number of inbounds coordinates. All right. So let's try this on the test input first. And actually, I think I'm already getting 7 on the test input, which is very much not correct. Unless, yeah, so that is very much not accurate. Wait, hang on. Where is that one to that one up here? Right. Okay. Adding a third antenna creates more antinodes. Right. Okay. Let's do, all right. So look at test input 1 and test input 2. And test input 2. I'm only getting 3 for test input 2. Why? Let's do $A, $B, $out. No, I do not want you doing that. So it just didn't print what I wanted to. Oh, I see what happened. Why? What is going on, and why is it not doing the thing that I'm asking it to do? Okay, that's not printing anything whatsoever. What in the heck is going on? I am literally getting no print statements from that. Why am I not getting any print statements? Oh, I am printing that. Okay. Wait, what? What is going on? Antenna groups it dot no, damn it. I see what I did. See, my brain is just not functioning right now. Actually no. Is it unique? So here's a question. Are there okay, no, I need to not return an int. I need to return list grid coordinate. This is now a map. All right. Yes. Flatten it, ensure uniqueness. I understand. Um, and now it's not. So this is for val. Uh, Antinode list. All right, I know what I need to do. It's actually going to be a bit. Right. Okay. Now I see. I think I fixed it. Yep. Okay. All right. Let me get my input. that worked. All right, watching over your shoulder as you work. Want to ask if you took effect of resonant harmonics. After updating your model, it turns out that an antinode occurs at any grid position exactly in line with at least two antennae of the same frequency, regardless of distance. This means So this is going to be get antinodes. So this is now get antinodes part one. This one's not that bad. What it's just going to be is I do need to take into account the grid now. So I need to also pass in the grid. And this is going to be grid car. And still getting D-row, decall, but very specifically, it's just going to be a I can now take out this print statement. So I'm still going to get A antinode the same way, but specifically the way I'm going to do it is while A antinode, or while grid dot is in bounds A antinode, and there's just going to be antinodes A, add the antinode, and then equals and then we just do the same with B, except with B, we reverse that. Or sorry, not plus, it's minus actually. And with B, we just reverse that. So same idea, but changing that to B, changing that to B plus, changing this to B and plus, and then B wait, no, this is still just antinodes. Yeah. Right. Okay, I get it. Yes. So, and then this is plus. The point is, I'm effectively just repeating that operation. If I understood this right, basically it's that this T, it doesn't just repeat once, it keeps repeating until it's out of bounds, which is what I'm doing here. So now I just have to write get part two result. So this is actually still going to be. The thing is, this code's gonna actually. There's an easy. Now I'm not gonna. Let me do it fast, and then I'll do it pretty later. Do it fast now. Do it pretty later. Um, P2, but specifically here we're doing P2 and we're passing in the grid, which I didn't need to do before, but I need to do now. I don't actually think I need to do this filter here anymore. I think I can just do Yeah, well, I'm going to leave it for now. Um, okay, get part 2 result. It's going to be the same thing. Um, the same inputs. Real quick update to test input. So test input has 34. I'm getting 29. Let's check this one first. Um, figure out why we're wrong. This one has 6, which is the number I get. So that's just wonderful. Um, let's try this. This should add exactly 1. No, this will add 2. This will add 2 because the other ones would be out of bounds. So this would add 2, so I should have 8 now. And I do. But somehow when I just do test input, this one, I'm getting a radically different result. Hmm. All right. Just do precise check. Variable coordinate A while A is in bounds. We're gonna add A and then we're gonna move A minus minus 0 decall. And then we're gonna do B row call. While B is in bounds, we're gonna add B and then we're gonna do B plus D row, B plus D call. Dot also print line it. And then we're going to do dot sorted by it dot row and I'm sorting this so that way sort with. I'm trying to remember my Kotlin comparator stuff. All of this is just in the service of bugging. Is it parentheses here? I think it's parentheses here. Yes. Okay. Dot then. Sorry, I couldn't remember my Kotlin multi-sort uh, thing here. It's been a while because I've been mostly doing Java this semester. So this is admittedly pretty embarrassing that this is taking me this long. Yeah, this one's pretty bad. And it did the fucking bullshit where it crashed again. And I have to. This update for IntelliJ was a mistake to release. It is not in a good state right now. This is. I'm just having this crash every single night, multiple times now. Very frustrating. That like every time I'm just starting to make progress and I'm sort of zoned in, I have to completely break out to restart IntelliJ. All right. So what? So here is what I am expecting. So I'm expecting 0001, 06, 011. Let me just real quick count. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so 11, yep. 1, 1. Okay, we got 1, 1. 1, 3, 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 10. Okay. 3, 2. Do we have 3, 3? We have 3, 3. Grid coordinate 4, 4. Be here. 4, 9. 5, 1. 5, 5. 5, 6. Okay, there's one overlapping here. 5, 11. 6, 3. 6, 6. 7, 0. 7, 5. 7, 7. So far, this is all right. 8, 2. Yes. 9, 4. Yes. 10, 1. 10, 10. Wait, how am I? This, these are all the same numbers, but are we not? Oh, for crying out loud! What? The antenna are also antinodes. I missed that one statement. Lay sigh. Lay sigh. This is actually an easy fix. This is actually a really easy fix. Problem solved. Maybe if I read the problem statement, I'd actually know what the fuck is going on. Very, very bad showing for me. Very bad showing for me, because that shouldn't have been that bad. I spent all of that time trying to build a comparator so I could debug, so I could check, so I could see, oh wait, I'm getting the right result. But I'm not because I missed one clause. Fuck me, right? Okay. I'm not happy with that time. That's gonna be that might even be north of like 3,000. Oh, oh, not good. Not happy with that. Especially not happy with that because that was just time lost debugging. Yeah, this my brain was just not in it. But for day 8, that's pretty bad for me, given that there's sort of a natural attrition of people participating by this point. All right, let's see how far I fell on the Kotlin group. I fell pretty far. I fell like 3 positions. Damn it. Um, Wait, I can use a different ordering. Can I see individual times? I guess probably not. No, all right. Man, I got it done, but I'm not happy with it. All right, let's clean this code up. So here's the key distinction. And it is basically just what is the function I'm calling here. So I'm going to pass in a function that okay, get antinodes, and this is going to take in grid coordinates, grid, r, and it's going to return a list of grid coordinate, right? And now I just call get antinodes. I call that function with coordinate I, coordinates j, and grid as such. Then I simply pass in, and this is where I'm going to pass in. So this is where what I'm doing is a bit odd, and I don't love that I'm doing it this way, but I'm defining basically an interface, so I have to include that for get antinode. Now I can delete, well, let's comment it out before I delete it. I can delete this because I'm going to do get antinode list grid colon get antinodes part 2. And I'm getting the same result, so good. And then what I'll do is I'll sort of to justify this existence here. Um, of the grid. And then I can actually remove the is in bounds, and now I can just do all right. There we go. That's cleaned up enough. Completion and I guess technically the other thing I could do is I could do it like this. Take that function argument and move it one level higher. And now it's just get result. And this is get result. And then this becomes right. So I'm just passing in the function here. Was that 277 or 271 for my answer? Okay, good. All right. Um, oh, right. Where's the semicolon? There it is. Okay. All right. We're done. Not happy with my performance at all on that one. But I mean, like, to be clear, I'm happy I solved it. Like, not disappointed. Like, I'm happy that I'm able to solve these, but I know that my brain was not in it. Still, I mean, I guess part of it is I need to sort of set my expectations accordingly. But I'm trying to like see if I can hit that sort of top 3,000 level consistently. And yeah, I did not come close today. It was not good. All right. Thanks for watching.